and Mine Crypto here. I hope we're all having a wonderful day. And as you can see, well, we are in the red. Please remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and none of this is financial advice. And none of the information provided in this video should ever be a signal to buy or to sell. But we look at these bubbles. Wow, it's not looking great. But we're just going sideways. We're going to talk a bit more about that in a moment. But first and foremost, we see Quant is ranked 77 and currently at a price of just under $93 with a market cap of $1.12 billion. 24-hour volume of just under 30 million. Obviously, we've just seen news on that the ETF has been approved, but at the time of filming this, I can't actually find any information on the SEC website or from Gary Gensler that it's even approved. I mean, is this the same as what we've seen previously where people put out news and it's not actually real? Now, that's probably me being highly pessimistic, but I like to see it from the horse's mouth. I like to see it on the SEC website. Maybe that'll come out today at some point, but I think this is possibly why we're not really seeing any movement or any excitement other than people just talking about it, because there's a little clip it from somewhere. I don't know if it's Radar News put something out that it has been approved, but it is one of those, and I think people are quite dubious at the moment. Hence why news doesn't really move anything at the moment. So it is what it is. But if we look at the quant exchange reserves, as we can see, spot exchanges have literally been ranging. We're still at 250,000 quant on spot exchanges. If we look at the overall exchanges, we can see it's still ranging at that 1.581 million. Pretty boring, I would suggest, and that's why most people are getting really frustrated with quant at the moment. But I'm here for the long term. This short-term action really doesn't bother me because we are seeing transactions take place. And I saw this one yesterday, a third text to this private wallet in the last 3 days. Text from CB to private wallet of 2,077 quant. All right, yes, it's only 200,000, but I like to see quant go into these wallets that have no outflows, and this is what we're seeing. What we've also got to remember is we are still ranging. We're currently ranging. We're at the range low at the moment. So if we go all the way back here from when we saw that rise, when everything was going down, we saw from November 2022, we've just been ranging in this range for what it feels like an eternity, but we are ranging low right now. So for me, this is a great DCA opportunity, and that's what I will be doing because I still believe in quant with all the news and everything that's possibly coming up this summer. So if we look over here, we can see only within the last 3 days, as you can see these texts here, 1,801, 8,371 times 3 to different wallets there, then 2,096, then 2,077. And that's all within the last 3 days. Now, people always say, well, why is it not going up? Well, there's a reason for that, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But if you look in the last 3 days, we've seen 31,087 quant move to these wallets that we speculate being licensed wallets. That's over $3 million within these wallets. Now, I'd rather them be in these wallets because these wallets do not have any outflows. They are, again, new wallets, but we'll have to wait and see. But I believe what we're seeing is this boredom where we're seeing retail sell. I'm seeing it a lot. I get lots of comments saying, I'm so glad I'm out of quant. Fair enough. I am diversified. So whether quant does well or whether quant goes sideways for the next 4 years, I don't really care because I've got other coins that I am also DCAing into. Now, the reason why we're probably not seeing a bump up, in my personal opinion, this isn't financial advice, we're seeing huge transactions from other wallets moving into Coinbase, and then we're seeing this outflow into these wallets. So therefore, they are simply, some of these are simply transfers from old, I see as old dormant wallets where we may have seen a big movement of coins a few years ago that have all scattered across the chain, and now they're starting to come alive again and move back into Coinbase and out of Coinbase and then back into these wallets that we speculate to be licensed wallets. And that's why I think often what we're seeing is retail get bored, they sell off because they will go and chase other shiny coins. Then we're also seeing some of these transfers, these big transfers, and obviously that doesn't move price, partly because it's already off the exchanges. So this is what I believe we're seeing. It's just a matter of time. Now, we know quant moves when it wants to. Now, we saw this again back here, back in where we saw this move in September 2022. We saw it rise all the way up, and we saw that little height there when it hit $200 odd back in October 2022, and everything else was dumping at that point, and we saw it then capitulate down, and we've been ranging ever since in this range. Now, will we see that again? I think possibly, because quant will do its own thing. With the amount of news that's possibly coming out over the next year or so, I'm happy with my bag of quant, very happy because we are ranging and we're in that, like I say, this range low here. And we are seeing transactions like these ones, these huge 8,371 quant times three moving into these private wallets. For me, it's just a matter of time. It's just holding. I don't see quant like all the other cryptos. This is a digital asset. And I believe, like with any other legacy type investment, I see quant in the same realm. Now, people say to me, well, you could use that money and go into other coins. Now, I'm not willing to do that because the news, if news comes out, then, it could fire quant up absolutely huge. But I will wait and see. I will keep hold. I'm not looking to go anywhere. This is a long term hold for me. If it moves earlier, then great. If it moves later, then great. I'm not bothered. So there you go, guys. Just a quick update of where I think things are at the moment. Yes, everything's boring. Investments can be boring. If you're watching it every day looking for a pump, which I'm not. Obviously, I do look at it every day, but I understand. I know I've set my sights for a future run on quant with all the news, with all the partnerships, the BIS, the Bank of England, and everything else. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Please hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any further videos. All the best, and I'll catch you later.